Welcome back, my little recusants, to another episode of our Kingdom Hearts Rechain of Memories 100% guide. We're just re-equipping our kind of boss battle deck with our lethal frames, and we're going to do a tiny bit of editing, just throwing in an extra holy, throwing in an extra mega elixir, and we are going to be going our way through Castle Oblivion just to unlock that key to rewards door, getting our final golden key used up. And as I say, I'm just going to be showing you that we ended up getting a bunch of Neo Shadows by using the Teeming Darkness card within Castle Oblivion. So as I say, when you're going to be grinding for the max level trophy, you can really get a good few of the enemy cards in Castle Oblivion quite easily, just once you're using Teeming Darkness, Looming Darkness, etc. And obviously you're going to be wanting those cards because they allow you to fight tons of extra Heartless, tons of extra powerful Heartless, and once you're using Faraga and Holy, you will be laughing. Now, I won't be leaving in the moving through all the different rooms because basically what I end up using a lot of the time are Calm Bounties, Moogle Rooms, Sleeping Darkness, Moments Reprieves, just to quickly run through Castle Oblivion, because this is basically the story mode episode where we're just going to get to the final showdown in Castle Oblivion, fight the final boss next episode, and after that then Sora's story becomes very, very much, I suppose, collecting the miscellaneous trophies. Now, I was selling my cards, kind of like Dumbo, Simba, things like that, to try and get more mega ethers and mega elixirs to allow myself to get more holies. And now we have the final golden door, which thankfully, with me collecting a bunch of guarded throws and things like that, we are just basically going to be trying to use up as many, and like the false bounties here as well, absolutely amazing, to use up those. And then like that, we don't need these Eternal Darkness rooms. They are not the vibe. We're going to still want the Dark Fungus room because those are still ones we need to RNG manipulate. We're going to show you those later this episode, if I'm honest. And we don't need the White Mushroom one because we got that already. And then I like the Sleeping Darkness one, so since we have a couple more of these roulette rooms, because we were kind of hoarding those, we're happy out. Now, unfortunately, I don't do the math, and unfortunately, we end up not being able to use green cards to unlock this final door. So we have to use one of our two random jokers that we manipulated. Would have been much easier to use it straight away at the 30 rather than wasting our time and cards. But hey, we're after making room for more Sleeping Darknesses in the roulette room, so it's all grand. But this is our very final room to rewards. Super exciting. What isn't exciting though are the cards on the abilities. We end up getting a movement ability, which is nice, in Super Glide, so we can move around a bit quicker. But like, all in all, not that great. And then we get the Star Seeker. Again, a new Keyblade, and one that we will see a lot of in Kingdom Hearts 2. Spoilers, but it's not one that we would have seen before. And as I say, let's try that word again. Chronologically wise, this game was technically made after Kingdom Hearts 2, so because Star Seeker had such a huge, I suppose, standing in that game, it ended up in this game now.
You have some nerve to show your treasonous face around here. Some nerve indeed.
Treasonous? I don't know what you could possibly be talking about.
Why let Naminé go? If it weren't for your needless meddling, we could have turned the Keyblade Master to come and serve us.
Oh, right, your big plan. You use Nominee to rewrite Sora's memory piece by little piece, and he turns into her total puppet. Then, using Nominee and Sora together, you and Larxene overthrow the organization. Am I right? I would say that you are the traitor, Marluxia.
Since when were you suspicious of us?
Do either one of us have the heart to believe anyone?
So you only eliminated Vexen to obtain proof of our plan.
That I didn't want to do, but it was your order.
Oh.
Remember the order. You must eliminate the traitor. I always follow orders, Marluxia.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is what we call malicious compliance. Our boy Axel said, "You said to kill the traitors, Marluxia. Just because you decided to be a treacherous hoe. That is not my problemo." And as I said, we're kind of just moving through these fairly quickly. And like that, I'm just using moment reprieves, sleeping darknesses, just so I can zoom along and eventually make it to our golden door. The last golden door of the game, can I say without too much spoilers? We're going to have another bunch of requirements. One being 99 of any card. So that was one of the reasons I definitely was like, oh yeah, no, I'm 100% dealing with the random joker and having that be the case because I'm not wasting all those different card values. But I'm going to go back and save quickly. But as I say, we're going to be using Blizzards and we're going to be using Lethal Frame. And between Blizzard Raid and Lethal Frame, we should have this boss fight fairly in hand, fairly in good order. There's going to basically be a cutscene, obviously, which I'm going to kind of pause and let play. But like that, Axel is seemingly loyal to the greater organization and viewing Marluxia as a traitor to the greater organization who's wanting to use Sora to seize control in a dramatic takeover. So Axel's not about that life, and we're gonna just have to stop him, I guess.
Larxene paid the price for disloyalty when she disappeared. You must do the same! The organization's betrayed. In that name, I will annihilate you.
That line's not you.
Well, had to try it once, you know. Is that your shield? Won't do you any good, I'm afraid.
I wonder. Are you listening, Sora?
Oh?
Axel says he's willing to harm Nominee to get me. You won't let that happen, will you?
Oh, come now. You're Marluxia's puppet already?
After I finish you, he's next.
Now, Sora, we've got more in common than you might think. I'd really rather not fight you. But I can't dishonor the organization, now can I?
Diving into the fight with Axel, it is going to be quite difficult, I'm not going to lie. Axel has no chill because he is absolutely on fire and will attack and have tons of zeros ready and waiting to ruin your day, break your cards, And as I say, keep your eyes glued to the bottom right of the screen. You need to basically watch Axel, see when he has a 0, and then bait him into using a 0 first. And as I say, once he starts teleporting though, it starts to go a bit haywire. And then he's able to chain you, and he's able to interrupt you, and you're not able to even break his 0. And don't be like me. Have your, Blizzard Boost on, because it does tons of damage. Have a few different 0s. Have like 3 or 4 0s just ready for this. Axel will start spamming slides. And that is the last thing that you want. But sidestep those 0 chakrams. Have your Kiraga ready. And look at this, guys. I've even brought in Holy, because even when he teleports around, Holy will just seek him out like a heat-seeking missile. And, Axel is nothing if not ready to go. Now, I got the elixir off, and now I have my lethal frames back. Oh, but he's being really annoying, and I'm not, look how fast that combo went. I literally, that was a 0, and I just was so caught up in, getting by that I couldn't. But as I say, I can't really talk about being stun-locked when I'm literally using lethal frame like this. But that's been the Axel fight. There's going to be another cutscene. I will chat to you guys once it's over. But we do get the Axel card, so another one to the collection, but another organization member down. Are we happy? I'm not sure.
You're better than I thought you'd be. It was worth saving you after all.
Saving me? What do you mean?
Sorry, I would hate to kill the suspense.
Axel! Oh.
So I'm here now, just popping in some extra Blizzard boosts. We're after kind of zooming along, and now we're leaving Castle Oblivion for the next boss battle.
You've defeated Axel. The Keyblade's power. How I've longed to make it my own.
Let Nominate go!
You've no chance of winning. Nominate. Erase Sora's memory.
But if I do that...
That's right. Sora's heart will be destroyed.
His heart destroyed?
You can do that!
I'd rather have preferred him unmarred. But he can be rebuilt, more to my liking with time. Nominate. Do it.
No. Sora forgave me even when I deceived him. So how could I destroy his heart? There's no way! I don't care what happens to me. I won't hurt Sora. I won't do it!
Then you will.
Do it, Nominate! I don't care. You can erase my memory.
Sora, why'd you say that?
Because who will I look after if I don't have Nominate? So just do it. Erase my memories. Destroy my heart. I promised. I'll always protect you. You have to believe me.
Sora.
I don't need any memories to take on someone like Marluxia.
You bet! Even if Sora forgets it all, Goofy and I won't forget.
Donald's right. He and I can remember everything for Sora.
See? I'll have all my friends' memories, so I can piece my own together again.
You ignorant fool. If Namine uses her powers to erase your memory, you'll be nothing but an empty shell. Your heart will no longer be able to feel or to care, just like Vexen's pathetic imitation of your Riku.
Take another guess.
What?
It can't be.
Riku!
No. Just an imitation.
You're a shell. A shell who has had everything taken. Everything!
What can you possibly think I ever had? Both my body and my heart are fake. But there is one memory I'll keep, even if it's just a lie. Whether it was a phantom promise or not, I will protect Namine.
Imbeciles. You would knowingly shackle your heart with a chain of memories born of lies? You would be one who has a heart, yet cast aside your heart's freedom? You turn from the truth because your heart is weak. You will never defeat me!
So, yes, obligatory. He said the title name of the game. We are willingly binding ourselves to a chain of memories born of lies. But like, can we just talk about the fact that Marluxia made a fatal flaw? Insofar as, you know, Namine was the linchpin and therefore the controlling point for all of this. So Marley, like, at what point did you not think, oh, actually, the girl that I'm, like, misusing and mistreating and threatening, like, are we not realizing that, like, potentially and hypothetically, this girl, you're technically giving her, like, 2 nuclear weapons insofar as the, you know, ability to have Sora and Riku at her beck and call? Like 2 very, very powerful gentlemen in the multiverse and canon of this universe. It's like, listen, Namine, you just gain control of these 2 very impressionable and powerful young people that we are going to then use you to manipulate them into our games. And then Marluxia is literally shocked Pikachu face when he realizes, oh, I've actually pissed off this girl Namine, and now she's going to use the people that I told her to gain control of, and who we were specifically hoping to destroy the organization and other organization members probably more powerful than me.
Your heart shall be judged.
And here we are now, like, actually, wait a second. She's now using this weapon against me? Who could have ever foreseen such an awkward situation? Silly Billy Marluxia. And I know you guys are probably like, oh my god, recusant, you just used up the entire, like, double elixir combo. You, like, messed up the holy slice. And I'm like, no, it was deliberate. I wanted the mega elixir to get back all these lethal frames. And yeah, whether it leads me to victory or not, I'm not entirely sure, because we don't have the Blizzard Boost. I thought I put in 2 of them, and Blizzard Boost is not doing the same damage, or Blizzard Raid rather, isn't doing the same damage without the Blizzard Boost. And I will break the card. Oh, stop. Oh, 0 recusant, 0. Oh, all I have are the stop cards. Get cure. Oh my god, Blizzaga, come on. Be enough, please. Oh, Donald, just do something, please. Yes, Donald! Achievement unlocked. Donald, you absolute legend. I never, for once in the entire series, ever doubted your prowess. My man. Got some nice levels and the Marluxia enemy card. But in the ultimate bait and switch, Marluxia is not actually defeated. We get his card, but there's more drama to unfold. We get some more HP, and I'll chat to you after this cutscene.
You could say that. However, what you destroyed was merely an illusion of me.
So what? Another imitation.
He's really... in there?
Yes.
I knew it. I can feel his power. It's trying to destroy my heart.
Gorge, we'll just take care of him together.
Sora, come on!
Donald is
Riku,
out for bloodlust.
protect Naminé.
You don't mind?
Should I?
Alright.
Naminé's just like, yeah, both these bitches are absolutely in love with me. But as is typical in my rechain of memory situation, I tried to move and I was like, what? Glitch? Oh man. So I had to do that entire fight over again. But that was all off camera. I now reload after successfully, being able to save and load into this room. And we're actually going to be doing a little bit of RNG manipulation. Because now that the game state is where we've loaded into that last room, and we have Naminé, Riku, Donald Duck and Goofy all in Castle Oblivion, ready and waiting, we can now use this stasis to basically RNG manipulate again. And we're going to be hunting only a couple of enemy cards, to be honest. It's just the wizard, the two wilds in terms of the monkeys in Olympus, and one other one that I actually didn't even mean to forget. It was the air soldier. But just like the previous one, we're going to do our dodge rolls. So 10 dodge rolls, zoom into a sleeping darkness world, jump into a red nocturne, and then we're going to warp twice. And with that, we end up with the wizard enemy card. Now, you can go back to the other original videos and see the Neo Shadows. I just was not bothered looking for the Neo Shadow. I unlocked it 3 times myself. So I know there's a manipulation, but for me, I'm like, I got it myself through just theming darkness. So there's that. Next up is the black fungus. We're going to need a holy sleight as well as 3 attack cards. So load in a black fungus room, go to Conqueror's respite, and save and load back in. But I mean to say, I ended up reloading for about a half an hour, and it didn't work. So I don't know if the RNG manipulation was broken. I don't know what the crack is with it, but this is how I did it. So you don't dodge roll at all. You enter the black room, and you fight one fungus. I ended up with a single one. That isn't the one to get the RNG working. So I destroyed it with my holy. Got a premium room. That wasn't the vibe. But then, I was like, I'm just going to stick around and do one more fight. There were some comments on that video that said if you go into a second fight, it sometimes works. So on the second fight, I got the zone. It's the 3 mushrooms. I got the enemy card. So I'm not sure if it was through the manipulation or just sheer luck. But that's how that went. And I'm just highlighting for you guys that this was an issue. This was actually a 20-minute grind. The next one, we're going to have 1 warp. We're going to have... So we're going to have the Marluxia enemy card. And we're going to have the rest be attack cards. So 1 warp, 12 attack cards, and the Marluxia card. Okay? We're going to dodge roll. And then we're going to run into a shadow. And then with Marluxia's double flight, it allows us to instantly cast warp way quicker than doing 2 flights. And the RNG just works for the Power Wild. We're going to go back, save, and using that exact same deck, we just need to dodge roll the same amount of times, but just encounter a different group of enemies. So once again, 1 warp, 10 dodge rolls, and then we're going to have to run into the shadow over here in the corner. And then with the warp and the double slide from Marluxia, we end up getting the Bouncy Wild enemy card. The next one is going to be another bit of a tricky one. We're going to have to put in a Stopga and then a Mega Flare. This is going to be going back to Atlantica and getting the Sea Neons. And as I say, the one thing that's tricky with these guys is that if you're doing, like me, the no escape challenge, if you get the wrong spawn of enemies in Atlantica, it can be really tricky because your deck is so limited, and if you don't get the right spawn, they don't all instantly die, and then you have extra waves. No pun intended, because we're under the sea. But just do those dodge rolls, run into the next room, run into the Sea Neon, because I ended up having to reload because I got the wrong spawn. But you cast Stopga, and then when you have the 4 of them there, you just blow them all up. Because of Stop, the Sea Neons die last, and you get the Sea Neon enemy card. The next one then is going to be the Air Soldier, because I was looking along being like, what is this one missing by the Barrel Soldier and beside the Wizard? How am I missing one? And I realised I accidentally didn't get the Air Soldier. So 2 warps, 1 enemy card, load into Monstro, do your dodge rolls, head on in, and then challenge the Fat Bandit enemy card, or enemy model, and then you'll get the Air Soldier enemy card. And that's been all our RNG manipulation, ladies and gents. We're right before the final boss for Sora. So next episode, we are going to be challenging Marluxia and beating Sora's story. And you might be wondering why I'm like, recusant? Why are there still missing cards? Recusant? Why, you know, are you saying Sora's story? But all of that will be revealed next episode. All I can say is that some of the cards only appear in a post-game save file, so we have to beat Marluxia to collect some of those cards. But I've been the RPG Recusant. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you have a good one. Catch you next time.